Here's one thing that you wouldn't know about a custody case that you really, really need to know before you ask the court to have a child decide where they want to live. That one thing is the court doesn't have to listen to them. Arizona does not have a bright line law where, for instance, if a child is over 12 years old, that they just get to decide where they want to live, which parent they want to live with. That is not a thing in Arizona. When a court is making a determination for legal decision making, which is decisions regarding the child, there's a whole list of items that the court can take into consideration. And one of those is the wishes of a child of substantial age. So sort of, but not really, because it's just one of a big list of more than 10 things, right? So you want to make sure that you are very, very careful not to overly involve your children in a custody case. Because let's say they are interviewed by the court. And one of the things that they will ask is, did anyone tell you what to say when you come here today? Well, as we all know, kids say the darndest things. And in my experience, many times they answer that question very truthfully because they're afraid of getting in trouble. And they say, yes, mommy or daddy told me to say that I want to live with them, right? That is going to make you look so stupid. Don't do it, right? If you're going to have your child interviewed to try to get their input on the case, you want to keep them as removed as possible from the discussions and the options of parenting time in this school and that school. Or I just had an example where the one parent promised the child that they could come and go as they please, and any child support that the other parent would have to pay them, they'll just give them the child support if they just tell the court that they want to come and live with them. Do you think that person got in trouble? Yes. Yes, they did. Do you think that they got what they were asking for by the judge? No, they did not. That type of behavior is going to get you in trouble. And I haven't received the ruling yet, but hopefully get my client a bunch of attorney's fees because we had to deal with all this nonsense that never should have been a part of the case. So you want to make sure that if you have an older child and they need to be a part of this and they really need to give their opinion for a very good reason, maybe there was child abuse or there are issues at the other parent's house and they're the only person that really has the ability to do that, have them be interviewed by the court. Because unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on which side of the coin you're on, Arizona doesn't have that bright line rule. There's always the possibility that they could change the rule in the future, but right now it's just one of many factors that the court will have to take into consideration. If this is something that you're contemplating, make sure that you get really good legal advice because we want to provide you with peace of mind as there is no substitute.